Beers and Gears, Season 3, Episode 2, the Carl Murphy build. So, we're back at Carl's bike tonight. Before I tell you what we're going to do with the bike, as usual, of course, we got some of the boys here. And if you know, you know. But I got one particular guest here tonight that this build is pretty near and dear to his heart. And that's my brother Ghouls here. Ghouls is Carl's uncle. And he's one of the reasons why this particular build is so important to us. And I'm glad you're here, brother.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm here too. I'm glad I can make this.
I'm going to put you to work on it.
That's good. I can't wait. I'm excited about it, yeah.
All right. So let's get going. Oh, don't forget, Vinny, behind the camera, as usual, producer Vinny. So let's talk about the first stages in what you do when you're customizing the bike. First thing that we're going to deal with is the tins. Now, if you don't know what tins mean, everybody refers to tins as the stamped steel components on a bike, right? So on a Harley, your fenders are stamped steel, your tank is stamped steel. So when we're talking about tins, that's what we're talking about. The goal here tonight is we're going to take this fender off, because Carl hated it. We're going to put this fender on and see how it looks. And we're going to decide, once we get it on there, if it needs to be chopped up or whatever the case. I'm going to show you how old school fellas like me plan out the chop on the fender here, because we're going to take this fender, we're going to cover it in tape, and I'm going to get out the old Sharpie and draw on it, and we're going to figure out what looks best. And once we figure that out, all the tins are going to come off. So the tank is coming off, front fender's coming off, rear fender's coming off, and then I'm going to get out the old grinder and we're going to start chopping stuff up. Then this all can go to paint, out to Carl's stepdad, and it'll be out of our way, so we won't damage anything or scratch anything while we're doing the rest of the stuff with the build. So tonight is the first night at the wrenches, and it's time to get at it. What you call progress. Ghouls took the rear fender and shocks off of this bike in no time. So now we're going to take the other style of fender, which Carl liked a whole lot better. We're going to put it in place, mock it up, see what it looks like, see if we're going to have to chop it, see how it goes. But let's get around there and see what we're dealing with. Fender is mocked up. You can see it's a totally different fender. We had a dovetail on it. Now we got a wrap around on it. We don't think that this seat is a great option for this particular fender, but the bike already looks different. What do you think, goes too loud?
I think so. I think they're going to go clean all this up, huh? Get rid of all that.
Yeah. All right.
I think so.
So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to cover that fender with body tape. I'm going to get a black marker. We're going to mess around with the line, see what looks good. I'll cover the rest with black so we can get a vision. And we'll see what it's like.
Dandy.
All right, let's do it. So we got the wraparound style fender mounted. We had a look at it. We sized it up. We thought about cutting it straight across. We thought about cutting it up here. We wanted to leave a little bit of length to it. All hands in the room seem to agree that this is approximately what we'd like to end up with. So basically all we do is, like I said, we take some tape, we take some black markers, we play with it until we figure out what we like. And there you have it. So I'll just take a drill. I'll drill a few holes on the line there, and then I'll take a grinder with a nice cutting disc, and I'll cut it, and then I'll even it up with a flapper disc and polish it out. and send it off to the body shop and they can clean it up and paint it. But I think that's a pretty good length for the look that we're looking for. What do you think?
I like it. Yeah.
You like it?
That's the way to do it.
All right, let's have a look at the front fender. We did the same thing as the back fender. We taped it up. We did a little bit of drawing on it. I don't think it's right to take a section out of the rear fender without taking a section out of the front fender. You don't want, what is it you said goes, the reverse mullet? We don't want a mullet on the go. Just takes just enough out of the fender to give it the look that we're looking for to match the back of the bike. Everybody seems to like it, so I think that's how we're gonna roll with it. So that's the end of this episode. We decided where we're going to chop our fenders. We got our fenders off, we got our tank off. Always a pain in the backside taking the tank off one of these bikes. We got a little bit of a gas smell here now. I think most of the boys are a half a buzz on there. So, but other than that, that's it for now. Next thing I'm going to have to do is chop the fenders and send them out to the body man. And after that, we're going to start disassembling some of this stuff, get the pipes off, get the carburetor off, because the next job is going to be working on that engine. So, and that's a pretty big task. So we're coming close to that. So listen, if you're watching this and it's January or February 2023, keep an eye out for some information about Colin Murphy's Grab Your Balls for Cancer. We're actually going to start an annual fundraiser, making some money and giving it to people who need to travel for cancer treatment. If you're watching this and it's after February 2023, watch for the one in 2024, etc., etc. So other than that, thanks to Ghouls, Carl's uncle, for coming out and
thank you guys, everyone. Yeah,
getting his hands dirty.
And having said that, the Bears and Gears videos will be put on the Facebook page for the fundraiser as well. So you can, if you're on Facebook, get on there, share it and share it and share it again.
So that's it. Episode 2 in the books. We're all done, boys. Bears and Gears.
Bears and Gears.